the straw was a little thicker, that'd be fantastic. But it's not, so we got to work with it. And this is what I'm doing next. Just going to measure this again, and you can probably see now this is starting to look like an actual squid. I'm going to eventually put clear cure and another coat of nail polish on there. It's like a bright orange stuff I got, I think, at the craft store as well. Just don't let the ladies see it, because they think you're painting your nails, which is really not that big of a deal nowadays. Now, what I'm going to do is use some of this like crystal chenille type stuff, just to build up this body before I apply that last what do you call that piece? This piece of the squid. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here for the front of the body. I think I'm just gonna leave it. But the reason for me doing this is just to build it up so that the front part of the squid, it will not be so loose. Because to be honest, I don't have any idea at the moment for securing the front piece other than this. So what it looks like now, I'm almost done this fly. I used a lighter to melt this end, taper it down. What I'm going to end up doing is tying it off at the very end of this video. Now, I had an idea, I didn't try it for this, but I think if you heated the straw up before you put the wings on and painted it orange, or whatever color you want, I think if you slid it onto something tapered, you could probably open it up a bit, and that would look a little better against these eyes. But first time for this fly for me, and I've been thinking about it all morning, and hopefully tonight we'll get this onto YouTube for you guys to see. Okay, so there's that, and I think this is gonna work just fine. I'm quite happy with that right there. I guess I could almost apply some clear cure goo to this section right now, but you know what, I'm gonna have to, this is what I'll do. I'll glue this these thread wraps real quick, just to solidify that. I don't want it coming apart at all for the amount of time I put into this fly. Yeah, so I'll put some there. I'm just gonna put my hand in front for a second so I don't shine the light in the camera. I'm actually gonna trim this. I noticed it needs to be trimmed, so I'm gonna trim it about 1/8 of an inch. It went flying behind me somewhere, so that fits a little better. And yeah, this is looking quite nice. I'll turn this sideways so you can see. I don't know, I think that would just slowly starting to look like a real squid. I've always had a problem with making this part of the squid look realistic, and the wings, or what you call these, I'm not sure, but always had wondered what to use, and so far the straw looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is put a little pressure on this and apply some clear cure goo right now to the edge of this, all around, just so it stays as one piece. With the rest of the fly. There we go. Again, if I had my Nordvise, I wouldn't be dipping down and looking so goofy on camera, but I have it anchored downstairs in my fly shop, and I've had to move everything upstairs just to do this video for you guys, which, by the way, I hope you like, and I hope it's under 15 minutes. I have no idea, but we're almost done. The only problem I have now is tying this off, and as you can see, being so far back, it's a little bit of a chore. And I'm literally going to have to squeeze this piece of straw. There. Okay, I got that on quite tight. And if I run out of time, or the battery runs out I should say, on the camera, after this point, what I'm going to do from now on is maybe give this one more coat of nail polish. Maybe I won't. I'll just put the clear cure goo on there and see if I can chance it with the time I have. I did one wet finish and only one. The reason for that is simply because I'm going to coat the whole thing with clear cure goo anyway. So I'm going to use some thin, and I'm going to town as fast as I can with this right now. I'm actually, the brushable would have been a much better idea to use, because you can see I'm using the actual tip as a brush, but it works just the same. I like compromise, and this is starting to really look cool. I think it does anyway. And hopefully you guys are starting to watch these videos of mine. I get to stay at home a little bit. I have a few reasons too, and making videos is actually quite fun. I imagine this may actually, these little wings may allow the fly to turn a little bit. Make sure you use zonker strips for the legs, not crosscut, because crosscut will twist, make the fly actually twist when they're wet. I've tried it before, and that's what happens. But I'm almost done. I'm about 2/3 done this. And I'm just getting a nice thin layer on the entire squid, over and under the wings, using quite a bit of clear cure goo. But this fly is really taking shape. It's actually pretty neat looking. Oh, there's a big. There, we're almost done. Oh, and you can see there I have a little bit of untouched ground. So I'm trying to apply it as thin as possible, but not, you don't want to miss spots either, right? Oh, I'm just about there. And yeah, make sure you guys check out www.webflyzbc.com. I tie flies for people around the world. Oh, about 7 WFN hosts. I love doing it. Making things like this is pretty neat for me. Can't find any of my flies in any stores, but you can get them online. And if you don't see what you're looking for there, doesn't mean I can't make it. It's just, if I put every single fly on there, my web page would be probably the slowest, one of the slowest web pages out there. So, plus there's a little bit of copying going on from some other countries. So that's another reason why I do not really post a lot of flies anymore on my site. But just recently I did some hucho flies that were lamprey, and they were 12 inches long. I don't know how they could have casted, but the guy pulled it off, and they were the neatest looking things. Anyway, there's the squid. What I need to do now is just wipe this down. This is a regular clear cure goo, which means it's a little tacky. To get rid of the tackiness, all you have to do is use rubbing alcohol, apply it, rub it off with a Q-tip, and it's done. I'm Corey from Webflyz BC, and let's see if I can show you this. There's my squid pattern, and the trailer hook is going to sit right about here, right in the perfect line of the tail of the fly. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again. check out www.webflyzbc.com and have yourself a great day.